this world.
It go in, out, doors, love. Maybe you will stop, strike, goes. When I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my soul. Robbie, clown, wrist, project, down on the way home.
Well, it's another year, it's another time, it's another vibe. It's your boy. Wait, I can't say it's Black Ken 2.0 anymore. Because right now we're actually changing, rebranding, and now we are. It's literally Just J. It's lit with Just J. Right? So the whole aspect of this change is that I genuinely thought everything wasn't as authentic as or as original as Black Ken. Black Ken 2.0 was not original. It never rolled off on my tongue when I say it's Black Ken 2.0. Right? I never feel it. I feel like that was not for me. Right? I still wanted something that encapsulated my name and actually pay homage to the fact that my mother, her
you are the good dog.
Her grip contributed to such a fabulous human being. So it's literally Just J. I know I haven't been posting for a while, but as you can see by the title, today is my birthday. June 22nd, 2025 is the day I am 21, right? So even though I haven't posted for a while, it has been a lot. And the fact that you're still here, you're still subscribed, it shows a lot. It shows that you really care and you really want to see what else I have to do. Even if you're a hater, big up to you. Big up to you. The fact that you could have stayed on the subscription button and all of that. But yeah, thank you so much. And let's get on to the rest of the video. Okay, so 22 definitely won, right? So today we're going over 7 things I wish I knew before I turned 20. Right? Okay, so we're gonna take our time to dissect the list and just go over some stuff that I genuinely wish I knew before actually turning 21. Right? Well, before turning 20, like my period being 20. Yeah. So very first on the list is I wish I knew not everyone deserves access to you. I've said it. Not everyone deserves access to you, right? So in that very same light, you should not surround yourself with people who just want to find out information about you, just want to know how you're doing in a way that they can take that information and possibly use it against you in the near future, right? Some secrets that you have should be between you and God. It should not be on social media. Some jokes you might run, fine. Certain things just should not be on social media. It should not be in the vicinity of your friends, because you're not sure who's your actual friends there. Because these persons can drain you. These persons can be a massive impact to your mental health. Right? They can be family, can be your friends, it can be co-workers who you think are your friends. But yeah. So usually before I was 20, I would usually feel guilty for cutting people off, right? Even when they were draining, as I stated earlier, I always felt like there was a need to like reconcile immediately, run them down. My left track and feel long time ago because I'm
Excuse me?
Right, so in that very same scenario, we just want to understand that it's about you, right? At the end of the day, God died for you, so it should be about you, right? Right, so cutting people off is not the worst thing. Keeping boundaries is another amazing thing, right? It's ensuring that you are catered to. You understand? Right, so at the end of the day, don't feel bad for cutting people off, right? So I'm learning about boundaries and self-respect. Some things I've been doing when I was 20, it came from a place of trauma, right? And knowing people know this, use it against you and they take massive advantage about you. Some things I could have avoided, but it happened. Right? I wish there was someone to talk to, despite them knowing about my problems. But yeah, they were never there. Right? So remember to always keep self-boundaries and self-respect. So that's not allowing everyone to be accessible to you. You're 20. You are 20. You are no longer a teenager. You are 20. Therefore, you don't have to figure it all out. Like I've said, you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to exactly know what course you want to do to complete your degree at that time. You don't have to know what kind of degree you want to get at that time. It would be best if you knew from a tender age and you grew up with it. But at the end of the day, it's not everyone's path is the same thing. So you may take different routes, right? And as I said, 20 definitely one. 20 different definitely one. Right? So your passions can change overnight, right? So one thing I will be doing now at 20 is I will realize that this journey is self-paced. It's a journey, it's my journey, it's not our journey, I'm me. And a teacher would always tell me, where a fear can't be unfear, right? So I am giving myself grace, giving myself time to actually bloom and grow to the place that I am supposed to be, right? Things and time in this world is changing massively, but at the end of the day, you still want to make the effort and know that you're placing yourself towards greatness. Your trauma, that's number 3. Healing is not linear. It's not a one-way path. Some people take therapy. Some people listen to music. Some people find comfort in food. There's different ways to heal. You can talk to the person, you can write about it, you can talk about it. Everyone heals differently, right? So at 20, I usually will feel like it's time to disappear, right? Go rogue, delete WhatsApp, delete Instagram, like disconnect with everyone. Don't speak to anyone. Go school. Don't want to talk to nobody. Not a dolly body. I don't want to talk to nobody. I really don't want to talk to nobody. I'm gonna make it more part of the video. Really truly not talk to nobody. I'm so sorry for the noise in the background. I'm so sorry. Like every time I turn on this camera, the place gets so noisy. But yeah, you've already done the hard work, which was to overcome. You are still here. Even if you're still prevailing, you're still here. One thing I would do now at 21, right, starting at 21, freshly 21, is that I would understand that healing comes in waves, right? I will honor the progress I am at right now. I will understand who I am today. Respect that my bad days mold me into the great person I am today, right? Because trust me, if you had seen me a couple years ago, I would be so distraught. Some teachers would tell you to come to school sulk, and that's not even true. Like, it's just that I really feel like, yeah, the gaslighting, the family trauma, like Jamaican family are not weak, right? These people see you suffering, and they will tell you, gaslight you into believing that they're helping when they've never even sent you something like a message. Right, that's what I'm telling people. Say I want a tree. So if I can remember me having a little big brother, my big sister, my mother, if that anybody else are just existence, right? Tell people straight. Not even tell people straight, but tell myself that, because if me need something, I can always come from my sister. Emotional support, I can help my sister, right? My mother, she goes to a day in, day night, out in out, lady. Tell me up. The lady make me know, say, part of my ancestry come from, you know what, my mother make me know what I want. So it's not easy to have family and they're not showing up. They only care about themselves. So at the end of the day, the trauma you have from your family, the trauma you have from school, the trauma you have from the road, just understand that regardless of anything, you're still gonna be unique. You're gonna be great with your flaws. Your flaws will make you the artistic work of God, right? The handmaid of the Lord, right? Consistency beats motivation. 4. That's number 4. So consistency beats motivation. Okay, so at 20, I wanted to ensure that my page grew further than where it is right now. It grew right when I started actually, getting the things out, making my videos out, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, I felt as if I didn't do as much, right? Because I allowed my problems to hold me back. I allowed people to tell me that, oh, maybe your content is not good. I allowed people to tell me, Jay, grow up. Why would you post something about high school when you graduated like 2 years ago, right? And I avoided it. I have people saying that you are a little bit too feminine for a guy. You're a little too in touch with your feminine side.
Because suck your mother breast milk, because it seems to me that a lot of you did not suck on your mother's breast milk long enough, so your brain is
hindered how I took up this camera. It hindered how I wanted to pursue my content, and it hindered me overall wanting to even be a content creator, right? Because I know I'm great at it, but in the day, it's just motivation can only go so far, right? But consistency, pulling through, making your videos, editing your videos as you post it, making sure that the content you want is on your page, right? So sorry about that, right? So at 20, I wanted to feel inspired to work. I wanted to watch other content and be like, I feel like I can do way better than this. Don't be looking at other person's content and measuring it to your goals, right? Don't measure it to saying that they are going as if they started at the same time. They might have different resources. They might have different funds. You might just have the limited resources and going way beyond they would go if they never have it. You don't need to measure up to anyone. You don't need to compete with anyone, right? You're competing with the best version of yourself, the better version of yourself, right? So yeah, post your content, right? If you feel like you want to be a better dancer, go to dance class, stretch. You want to be a better vocalist, do your regular warm-ups. You want to be a better athlete, train harder, train smarter. Want to get straight grade 1s on C-Sec and CAPE, study, practice your past papers, ask your questions in class, and now the teacher then make sure say I pretty, make sure say SPA look like candy foot bottom. Alright, no funny business. So yeah, consistency is definitely beats motivation. Right, over to you are the main character, not the side plots. Take me for example. People, when I enter the room, I am acknowledged. Well, I sometimes get scared and sometimes my ego is not there. Anyway, I don't know who I am sometimes. But when I was 20 or going on 20, it's that case where I forgot who I was. I forgot how talented I am. I forgot how brilliant I am. I forgot how sociable I am. I tend to just forget that sometimes. Why? Because of influence, right? So I always played smaller parts in like life, like I try to avoid the big stage because people that tell me, why you had all that for? Like, why would you be lieutenant governor while being district secretary treasurer for the Caribbean district, while being head boy, while being PRO, while being all of that, while being top student, placing second, then ranking 4th in the Caribbean. I get it. You want to be that small. You fear that if you go that far, you won't recognize who you are. And that's true. But don't put your problems on people. Don't put your insecurities on anyone. Right? That's why I always aim for being stronger, being a better version of myself. That's why I'm always, if I want to go with, I got forced to be the bigger person. I'm never gonna be at the backstage. unless them tell me to stay at the backstage and that get fine. But I never audition till front page. I understand that. But on the other hand, on the left side, I kind of drive. And I kind of my eye stone, my eyelid. Me, I'll always be the front of the stage. I'm gonna sing front and center, and until my supervisor say, Jay, step back. Every time my day practice, I'm a day above, like vocally. The supervisor said, Jay, you're overpowering, learn to blend. That's the only time I will step back. You understand? But otherwise from that, don't tell me to dim my light. Do not tell me to dim my light. Me not please you. I'm pleasing people them who matter. Myself. Period. So people always tell me say I give main character energy, and that's true. Period. I'll forever be giving main character energy. Even though it scares me sometimes because I really don't like people sometimes. Alright, I'm really hoping this angle is beautiful. I am beautiful, but I'm just hoping that the camera is at the right space at the right time. I wanna check it, but I'm gonna check it. We're fine. So it is okay to start over. This is number 6. We are at 5, which was you are the main character, not the side plot. So now we're at number 6. It's okay to start over. Let's think about a project. You started a project. You felt like the project was not 10 times as great as it was before, right? You know that maybe you could have done better, right? But in the day, you never stop for think. Maybe you did an excellent job before, but maybe we need some massive changes, right? I need to get a lapel mic, but I'm gonna pull through. Oh my god. People, I'm sorry. People love me off, guys. Surprisingly, people like me. But yeah, it's okay to start over, right? So as I was saying, you really might have done an excellent job before, but it's just for you to improve. Maybe you never like how the plant did grow before. You want to cut and start over. It's gonna grow. You have the foundation, so you don't have to start over entirely. It's just like you have your 5 C6 subjects and your 4 units at Cape, so you can, or 8 units at Cape, so you can go to med school, right? You do well. If you fail one exam, that not means that the foundation, bro. The foundation is you, right? Not everything you might do may be excellent, great, top tier, to your liking. But at the end of the day, I remember say I have to give some grace. If I remember who you are, to whom you are will become. I don't know if that's right. And I always struggle with English. It's not really evident, and sometimes it's not. Like if I'm texting you, then you find out it's evident. But just get a hold of yourself, man. Like you should give yourself grace, right? Starting over is actually a form of courage. You knowing that you can do this, you're brave enough to do this all over again. You're who you are, right? So now that I'm 20, I will not fear to start over. I have a very hard, like even exams, like I really do not want to start over. I don't want to re-answer question. I really don't. I will aim to start over lots of stuff. Start again. Yeah, it's just like your relationship with God. Like you might feel like it's not there, but the fact that you have the foundation, which is you have the foundation, which is prayer, you have the foundation, which is your Bible, your hymns, and the will to actually serve God. That doesn't mean like you don't have the opportunity. Repentance, right? The foundation is there, right? So yeah. Alright, so as I was saying, you are responsible for your happiness. Right? Don't think you're responsible for just your education. You're responsible for your relationships. You're responsible for your relationship with God. Your relationship with God is your happiness. However, ensuring that you are happy, as in like having a relationship with God, or being happy, which is having a relationship with God. Right? That's the only way to find happiness, to be honest. Like this world is not anything happy. Like it's doing too much. It be doing too much, and then y'all be saying money is happiness, and that's true to an extent because you can't buy other things for happiness, but you can't buy true love.
If me is the cash, let me have it. Because me I tell you said, we would even wait for tomorrow to show you happiness.
Right, and as I'm saying, I don't know how am I speaking about God a lot about this right now, and having funny ways of saying and speaking to yourself, but yeah, yeah. So you are responsible for your happiness. Don't be stuck in the same place saying that I don't want to go, I don't want to try new things, I want to wait until my friends invite me. Like, why can't you invite your friends? Why can't you be the first responder? Why you have to be someone? Why does someone have to respond? Why you have to respond to someone? Like, be the first responder. Yeah, right. So you need space, you need time, you need growth. If someone has harmed you in either sexually, physically, mentally,
I think when we go through physically and mentally.
remember, say, regardless of anything you've been through, you deserve to be happy, right? You are here where you are. You are moving to a better age, a higher age. You're becoming a new person. Every day you grow, and that's actually surprising. Because I wish I heard some of these things to myself before, becoming 21. Right? So I am 21 today, and I thank you so much for watching this video. Don't click yet. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the video yet, do so. Right? I'm looking forward to taking you on my content creation journey.